Ever wonder how a band of fearsome raiders ended up shaping the very fabric of England? The story of the Vikings in England isn't just about swift, brutal attacks. By the late 9th century, things had changed dramatically. These weren't scattered pirates anymore. They were organized armies, led by seasoned warriors, and they had their eyes set on a prize. England back then was a patchwork of small, feuding kingdoms. It was rich with farmland and wealthy monasteries, making it a perfect target for the ambitious people of the north. Then, in the year 865, everything changed. A massive force, what English chronicles would later call the Great Heathen Army, landed on the shores of East Anglia. This was no small raiding party. We're talking thousands of warriors from Denmark and Norway, led by legendary figures like Ivar, the Boneless, and Helfden. Their mission was clear. They weren't just here to plunder and leave. They were here to stay. Their campaign was devastatingly effective. The Vikings were masters of speed and surprise. They used England's own rivers as highways, sailing deep inland to strike at the heart of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Their reputation as ferocious fighters created a wave of psychological terror that often preceded them. The once mighty kingdom of Northumbria fell quickly. East Anglia was conquered. The great kingdom of Mercia crumbled. With each victory, the Vikings set up winter camps, which soon grew into permanent settlements. They were laying down roots. But the story doesn't end with a total Viking conquest. In the south, in the kingdom of Wessex, a new leader emerged: Alfred the Great. Alfred was a brilliant strategist. He understood that simply fighting the Vikings head-on wasn't enough. He needed to adapt. He reorganized his army, creating a more professional fighting force, and he built a network of fortified towns, or burhs, that could withstand Viking sieges and act as centers of defense. After years of grueling conflict, a stalemate was reached. This led to one of the most significant turning points in English history: the establishment of the Donald. A line was literally drawn across the map of England. To the south and west was Anglo-Saxon territory under Alfred's rule. To the north and east was the Danelaw, where Viking laws and customs held sway. This wasn't just a border, it was the beginning of a new, multicultural society. In the Danelaw, Vikings and Anglo-Saxons began to live side by side. They farmed the same land, traded in the same markets, and slowly, their cultures began to merge. Vikings married into local families, adopted Christianity, and started speaking the local language. You can still see their legacy today. Just look at a map of northern England. Place names ending in by, like Grimsby or Thorpe.